changemaker, and so will be if you want to be a changemaker.
We want to encourage people to make an impact in the society.
Giving a bit more than you take from this society, like affecting at least two people instead of just yourself. I think that's what impact is. It can be anywhere, it can be done in multiple ways, but just not being in this taker mindset. That's impact.
Changemaker is a doer who does.
Exactly.
Who is everywhere, who everyone knows, and who does something that everyone knows what he's doing.
I think that it comes from just experimenting with the idea that you volunteer for something, you try something new, you do something that you otherwise wouldn't, and you see that there are actual results. Like, you don't get direct payback from the thing you do, but it has this ripple effect that everybody's always talking about big ideas and putting stuff into action and blah blah blah, but challenge them to create a pilot, a really small one, some kind of a prototype, MVP, anything, and just push them to do it. And when they get it done, it's amazing to see like what happens.
Life is shit anyways. It's not more bad even though you fail and you have to work hard. Actually, it gives you a meaning in life. I couldn't imagine anymore just doing nothing and being and following the rules. It's much more interesting and meaningful to actually do things, and it's impossible to stop when you start.
And if you think about the most pessimistic way of thinking about this, if you look at job openings at any website you can find, you can see that in every single job in here you need some entrepreneurial experience or entrepreneurial mindset. And what is the percent of people in Helsinki University who are gaining their entrepreneurial mindset? So by just hanging around here, you gain advantage in the job market. Something like that. It's the ability of one to communicate with people, learn new skills, just find it out. Don't ask what do I do next, Google it.
Exactly. And I think it's also being brave enough to execute. You go to work, you do something and you create some value to others, that's it. It doesn't have to be anything more specific than that.
I actually had a small crisis about this a few weeks back, and my consensus on that was that every evening if I go sleep happy, I'm fine. Not a problem. That's good. When you're pissed off at yourself, you've done something wrong, and that's not the way you should work and do. But every day think about that. I've done something, and I can sleep now.
When I see I'm actually causing something positive to happen myself, and I can see that I'm doing the right things, that's the success.
People should just do. Don't wait around.
People are really afraid, of course, to ask the questions that tell them they're wrong, and that's actually the most important skill one could ever have. You need to be ready, you need to love to tell yourself you are wrong. We actually thought, when we were designing our application and launching it, we made a decision on behalf of our customers. We are thinking for them that they wouldn't need a certain feature. We should have. It was obvious that the customers would want it. And we launched it without. First week, all the negative reviews we got, every negative feedback we got was about that feature. You should have had that feature. We knew it. We perfectly well knew it. But we thought that we know better than our customers.
What's the worst thing that can happen? You could die. And is that so bad? That's what he told me. So,
really inspiring.
Yeah. If you fear something, you're really thinking in small picture. Think broader. Think in bigger picture. Is there anything worse that could happen? And when you find it out, you find it's not so bad. Like we all know, fear is inside our heads, and fear is something we all have and do. But how you cope with it, and if you just let it be.
It's okay to be afraid, and that's quite brave at the same time.
When I look back, I've done so much on my spare time I could have used wisely on projects I've been running, because those are the things I'm interested in, I'm enthusiastic in, so why not invest more time on them?
entrepreneurship is hard work, and if you don't have passion, you can't do it.
Think about your office. Think about the place you work at. Would you like to sleep there? Would you like to wake up from there?
Think Company is about making people collide and matching people from different fields of study together, and that's what makes the groups powerful, for example in 4-unit competition.
The challenge in the system is in the wrong place. When students are challenged in the system nowadays, it's about reading 800 pages in a week. There should be more focus, more demands on actually doing something with the knowledge, creating knowledge.
You can't go to school or anywhere and think that people will educate you, that you will gain the knowledge like automatically. And the world is gonna look a lot different. There's gonna be positions that you can't even imagine at the moment, and that's gonna be cool, that's gonna be fun.
And that's something we are going to make, and the jobs of tomorrow will be something like us, like we want them to be. So why not make the most out of it?